In this video, we're going to talk about converting and how to think about the conversion of oral Noopept, like oral powdered Noopept, to Noopept nasal spray. Coming up. Okay, no information source about nootropics is complete without offering complementary, good, powerful, effective nootropic products. We've got 4 of them. The first of them is the Cortex Nootropic Stack. That's our powerful stack that we basically built to mimic phenylpiracetam and or modafinil. We wanted to make a strong product, strong natural nootropic compound that was comparable to some of the really heavy hitters. That was the chief complaint with regular stacks. It's called Cortex. It resonates well in the market. Get it at livecortex.com. We also wrote 2 digital guides. These are downloadable guides that you can read that are stack written. So they got a bunch of powerful nootropic stacks in them that no one shared on the internet. You have access to the stacks if you get these guides. One of them is fully on racetams. It explains every major nootropic racetam and then 80 plus stacks surrounding each one of those racetams. Extremely powerful, called the Racetam God Guide. Get that at livecortex.com. The other one's called Smarter, Better, Faster. Smarter, Better, Faster is an all-encompassing nootropics digital guide that explains a whole bunch of different nootropics, basically everything in the book, right? I mean, we couldn't cover everything, but there are a lot. All the choline sources, Alcar, some of the racetams, modafinil, theanine, everything else you can think of, theacrine, tyrosine, PRL at 853, and stacks that have taken me basically 8.5 years to figure out. That is a powerful guide. It's called Smarter, Better, Faster. And lastly, we do Nootropics Consults, where we'll help you make your stack better. It's stack optimization. I've seen it thousands of times where folks have something wrong in their stack. They're trying to figure out why it isn't working the best way it can. And there's one little tweak they can make to get the stack perfect. We offer that as a consult package. It's 40 minutes with me. Video chat or audio call, whatever you want to do, and then 15 additional email correspondences. We will get your stack perfect. Get all that stuff at livecortex.com. Okay, so Noopept nasal spray. Basically someone figured out that they could take Noopept and then put some distilled water, have distilled water, put Noopept in it, and then make it basically a solution you could spray up your nose. And spraying things in your nose or putting things in your nose, as we all know, is a rapid delivery method to get the thing to your brain. And so folks figured out they could make, I think Serotropic might have been the first company to do this, and then a few other companies followed, nasal Noopept spray. And so it's quite powerful. It does work, right? Spraying it up your nose does give it a more pronounced effect. And I was talking with one of the companies, a guy named Chris Mercer, who owns a company called Limitless Life Nootropics, about this conversion rate, and we sort of concluded that one spray is equal to 5 or 6 milligrams of oral Noopept. Okay, so if you got oral Noopept in your regular dose range, like let's say your regular dose is 12 milligrams of oral Noopept, okay, then you would take 2 sprays of this nasal Noopept spray to reach just about 12 milligrams of oral. But here's the thing. Typically, though, I mean, just so you get the exact metrics on what some of these companies point out or put out, one spray is 1.5 milligrams of Noopept. That's how they try to do it. They try to set it so that there's only 1.5 milligrams of powdered Noopept within one spray. That's how they set up their bottles of Noopept nasal spray, so that that's ultimately what you end up getting. But one has to. That doesn't mean you spray one spray and you get only 1.5 milligrams of Noopept. You have to consider that you're spraying it in your nose. It's rapidly absorbable, rapid delivery, seemingly much more bioavailable, going directly up your nose and into your brain. And so there's a difference in absorption. There's a difference in bioavailability. So it's not just that it's 1.5 milligrams of Noopept per spray. You have to think about the pronounced, right, much more rapidly usable effect of spraying it in your nose, and take that 1.5 and expand upon it, and that's where we came up with 6 milligrams. And translating it, that's actually how it works for me. If I take 2 sprays of Noopept nasal spray, that's just about where I am in my sort of sweet spot on oral Noopept, which is 12 to 15 milligrams. So that's essentially the conversion rate as far as I can tell, okay? Again, each spray is supposed to be 1.5 milligrams of Noopept, but since it's much more bioavailable, you're spraying it up your nose, it's not equivalent to 1.5 milligrams of oral Noopept. It's more like 5 or 6 milligrams of Noopept, oral Noopept, in terms of the effects. Do you get it? So if just think of it in increments of 5. Let's just call it 5, just to make it easy, right? 1 spray is 5 milligrams, 2 sprays is 10 milligrams, 3 sprays is 15 milligrams. So just, it's 5 to 6 as far as I can tell. But to keep it simple, keep it at 5. If you feel better keeping it at 6, and perhaps maybe it's in the middle, perhaps it is 6, this is one of those things we really can't tell, then either way, it's really not that much of a difference. If you require 18 milligrams of Noopept, then that's 3 sprays. Or if you shoot 3 sprays, then that's the equivalent to 18 milligrams of Noopept. And if your normal sweet spot is 15 milligrams, it's not that much higher. Okay, so that's essentially how I would think about it. And how I have figured out it really translates, right? Again, you got to look at, it says that there's 1.5 milligrams of Noopept in each spray, but since you're spraying it up your nose and it's much more available, how does that really translate to oral Noopept in milligram quantity? And I found between 5 and 6 milligrams is how it really translates per spray. Thanks for watching.